Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the No BS Flight Sim Airplane Show. Or really, whatever you want to call this show is what you can call it. I mean, you don't have to call it the No BS Flight Show. You can just call it, hey man, this old fat dude is flying airplanes again. We can call it that show. We can call it this dude is awesome show. But yeah, whatever you want to call it, that's what you can call it. Make sure you hit like, subscribe on your way out the door. There's some super chats, join up on Kick, do all that good shit. I am a little confused, which, if you guys know me, that it doesn't take much sometimes to confuse. It doesn't take much sometimes to confuse me. Well, let me show you something that really confused the hell out of me. So, we have this Bombardier CRJ550. Yes, I know it's 550, guys. Yes, I know. Call 550. So we have this United Express / GoJet November 504 Golf Juliet, right? That's the airplane we're flying tonight. I plugged it in here again, right? That's our flight number that we're recreating. GJS3375 is from St. Louis to Newark. Well, I was like, you know what? I don't think I've ever just taken the tail number of the airplane and looked up stats on it. See what kind of routes it flies, right? I'll usually go into flight stats and type in the tail number and then go from there, or plug in. Usually what I'll do is I'll go into flight stats. I'll plug in the flight number and it'll give me the tail number. And then I'll come back in here and plug the tail number in and it gives me what number. So anyway, so we plug that tail number in here, right? It's actually a CRJ700. But it's so strange. Look, it says Canada Regional Air CRJ550 Twin Jet CRJ700. And then when I pull it up on flight stats as well, we have, and it's not a big deal. I'm just making talk. 3375. Right, here's the flight right here, and it is a CRJ700. So that is very, so I don't know. I didn't see any 550s, so maybe there's not any 550s flying anymore. Or at least today there weren't any 550s flying, so no big deal. We're gonna fly this aircraft. I do have the same route plugged in. And yeah, we're gonna be going from St. Louis to Newark. I tried to find a route that was maybe not the longest, but definitely not the shortest. But this airplane gets up and down a lot, man. If you look at it, just for today, we had St. Louis to Newark, then Newark to Reagan, then Reagan to Newark, and then Newark to Richmond. That's a lot of back and forth, up and down 95, man. It's too bad you just can't push people out with a parachute. Be like, all right, bitch, bye. You'll be over Richmond in about 30 seconds. So yeah, just make sure when you get to the cloud level, just pull the string here. Okay, if that one doesn't work, don't panic just yet. You can pull the other one. Now, if the other one doesn't pull, then yeah, it was nice meeting you, and good luck on the afterlife. Hope all that works out well for you. All right. So, anyways, let's stop fucking around. Let's get into this game. I don't know if GSX is going to be working or not. We'll give it a try and see what happens with GSX. So, I'm not sure what gate this thing took off on, but we are going to be using gate A15. That'll give us a nice little loop around the outside of the facility for St. Louis. Got my Five Guys cup. Five Guys. Man, if y'all don't know about Five Guys, you need to get the one and figure it out, because delicious. All right, everything should be up and running. Let me get auto FPS up. But I did go in before I went on tonight, and I made sure all the controls were good. So I'm very much hoping that the work I did beforehand is going to pay off, because I'm very tired of getting into this game and having to reset controls all the time. So let me just make sure I have airline chosen. Okay, so Bay is okay for that. And then we have flight yoke, we have airlines, and airlines. Okay, very good. So that's all set. Here's our bright, beautiful CRJ 550? Don't know why the lights are on. Operated by GoJet Airlines. Let me pull in our flight plan real quick, and then we will get inside the airplane and get everything loaded up. That all looks okay, and then approach. We're gonna say ILS. Wait, that's not the correct runway, is it? Not that you would know. I'm saying, is it like you guys would know? Is it the right one? It is right. Okay, so we have a Zico. All right, change procedure. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and close this out. I do want to make sure SayIntentions is up. Reconnect. Oh, my account is expired. Oh, no shit. My account expired. How did my account expire? Oh, shit. I guess I got to pay for it. Hang on a second. Let me go. Oh, yeah. My headphones are in red. Oh, no. I didn't pay the bill. Oh, no. Let me turn off display capture real quick so you don't see my account info. All right. Let me just log in real quick. I took this off of automatic payment a while ago, because I am very on the fence about this most of the time. This whole thing with SayIntentions. I think sometimes I'd be better off just using VetSim, but I really like the idea of this AI system. So I've been trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, there might be a time here pretty soon where we go and be switching over to VetSim all the ways. All right, where can I pay for this bitch at? Oh, account details. Maybe it's under account. Oh yeah, billing details expired. All right, let's okay, premium and upgrade. Faster, smarter. Oh wow, they upped the plan. Now it's $25 a month. Okay. It is what it is. Oh, adding the AI expansion pack. What is the expansion pack in this? Oh, yeah. I'm okay with that. Let's try that. That's what I was just using for free. All right, so let's do this monthly. I should just pay for the whole year. It's $190 a year. Save 2 months. I'll think about that. I'm not going to do that. Let's just pay the $25 for today. I just spent a fuck ton of money on my daughter today. Please enter the code sent to your phone. I tried to prepare for you guys before I went on tonight, but you know, I didn't think that I was out of SayIntentions. All right, but I don't. Wait a minute. Let me go back a second here because I want the upgraded version. Yeah, there we go. All right. Start monthly. Card. We will do my PayPal card. And subscribes. I should have enough money on that card. Barely. It was expensive at Five Guys today, man. Five Guys. It's such good food at Five Guys. Their burgers are so delicious. All right, there we go. So we are back up and running, I believe. Maybe that was the... No, that couldn't have been the reason why we were having issues yesterday on X-Plane. I think it was just an X-Plane issue. All right, very good. So, see, why does it say Lindbergh 3375? Oh, I think I know why. All right, let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm getting ready, what I'm looking at here. Once I update this, we'll jump in the airplane and get going. Okay, so it says Lindbergh 3375. I think that's because of the way I stored everything. Let me go into settings. Okay, we're doing CRJ. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I put it in where it should pick up the call sign automatically, but I guess it can't. So we will do this here. We will say We have GoJet. Okay, so let's do GoJet. Tail number is... I need to go in and erase some of these. N504 GJ. Add that. N504 GJ, color is white. So we're looking at GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. GoJet. All right, GoJet 04 Golf Juliet. Oh, 504 04 Golf Juliet, or we could say 4 Golf Juliet. So let's put a slash there. Excellent. So we got our flight info just in case we do more of the comms today. And let me make sure my flight crew is still the same. It should be. Who I chose today for the trip. That is not who I chose. Here's who I chose. Jake Donovan and Lisa Bennett. Okay, so that should be good now. Let's go ahead and refresh SayIntentions here and see what shows up. Excellent. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and get in the airplane. First thing first, I just want to make sure that we do have our seats saved. Let me just make sure that those are saved. I think I can go to... Okay, and then this should be next. Which one did I do for next? This one here. Excellent. Seats are saved. This should be reset back to there. Oh no, I don't want that. Hang on a second. I did one thing I gotta fix real quick. And I do apologize about this. I know I did this. I don't know why it's different now. Okay, yeah, photo mode. And that's right, that one is blank. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize photo mode was stored as well. All right, now I am planning on using GSX, so let me turn the music off for a minute. They use the same cables. Let's go ahead and get GSX unmuted. We will mute our, well, we'll just turn music off altogether. And we will unmute SayIntentions as well. Okay, so first thing first, go ahead and make sure the nose wheel steering switch is down. Okay, it's down, and then turn on the EFB. Let's also make sure we have all the hydraulic switches are off. Okay. Also check our circuit breakers. They all look okay. They all look okay. All right, very good. So they all look okay. All right, hydraulic pumps are off. Let's see here, landing gear is down. Spoilers are put away. Slats and flaps are put away. Throttles are idle. Let's see here, radar. Let's make sure that is off. Okay, all that is off. Okay, ADJ is stored for manual release. That's stowed as well. Emergency flap is normal. All right, let's make sure we have ground power connected here. Let's go to aircraft. Go to, where is, okay, there's ground power. Why is it not, oh, because the wheel chocks were removed. Okay, there we go. All right, now ground power is now connected. Okay, flight plan, import. There's our flight plan. Okay, and we need, this should not be in kilograms. Let's change that. Okay, that all looks good. And that all looks good. Okay, save options. Import again. Performance. We are looking at a total of how much fuel here? 10,000. Okay, so let's do GSX and see if they'll do this.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay, let's go ahead and get the battery switch turned on. PC and external power out available. All right.
Fuel truck is in position.
$10.7 is what we need, so we'll just say that right there. Very cool. You know, I should probably start recording this. Okay, a moment. Let's get that set up, and let's get Sky Dolly set up. That was quick. My goodness. right, come on, Sky Valley, stop being a bitch. Okay, there we go. Now it's recording. All right, so fuel is done. All right, let's get the APU turned on. Okay, APU is starting up. Let's get our systems aligned here. All right, position initialization. We have KSTL, or KSTL. Okay, so our position is now set. Gear and safety pins are on board, hopefully. Let's put the hydraulic pump. Hang on. Okay, so AC power is now available, which means we have APU power on. Let's put pump 3A down. Right now we don't need to do anything with that. All right, FMS initialization. Let's go ahead and get GSX to do the rest of our boarding.
Boarding requested.
Okay, ATIS is... Oh, I can have them do the request clearance. There we go.
St. Louis approach. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Ready to receive our IFR clearance.
Do you want to board crew? Pilot's boarding start.
Stand by, you're number one.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, St. Louis ground, cleared to Newark Liberty via the J Hart 7 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 39010 minutes after departure.
Your
Departure on
passenger's bus is coming.
119.15, squawk 4232.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Now let's arm the emergency lights. Turn on passenger lights.
Runway 12 right, Beechcraft Whiskey.
Okay, emergency lights are on, so that's good. That checks out. Let's put on some air conditioning. All right, let's check our oxygen masks. All right, that works. Go over here and check this oxygen mask. All right, that works too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you on board. We just about finished boarding, and soon we will be departing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. In a couple of minutes, we will be performing an important safety demo, and then we will be on our way. Once again, welcome on board.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Audio
aboard
warning panel
GoJet
check.
Airlines, Flight 3375, departing from St. Louis Lambert International Airport and heading to Newark Liberty International Airport. We kindly ask that you take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
All right, let's get our flight plan pulled in.
Once again, welcome on board.
Send it to the FMS. See if. Oh, look, it did pull it in. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get the briefing plan pulled up here. Make sure we have live weather. We do. Okay, raw. We have raw. Oh, let me make sure we actually are taking off on that runway. Oh, I can do it right here. Okay, so well, let's put in our transponder real quick. Oh, we haven't gotten to that part yet of the checklist. Never mind. Let me just make sure we have the right JHeart 4000 cleared. All right, I'm just going to use 30 left. This should be the right runway. So runway update. Departure, we have runway 30 left. JHeart 7. Whitney. Okay, execute. And then for the arrival, we have FQM3, SLT, 22 left, and a Zico. Okay, legs. Let's go ahead and get rid of the discontinuity at the end here. We'll leave the vectors in there for now. All right, let's see, can we pull in some wind? Nope, not yet. Okay. All right, performance. All right. Weight. IRS database. Okay, so let's wait for the plane to finish loading, then we'll get the other info pulled in. All right, external lights are all on. Fuel panel. Let's get the fuel switches put on here. Okay, wing Anti-ice is normal. Bleed valve switch is auto. Isolation valve switch is open, and this is for both engines, so that's good. All right, APU is now on. Okay, everything is off on the start panel. Hydraulics switches are all off. All right, ECAS hydraulic page. Let's check that. Okay. That looks okay. Stabilizer trim switch. Those are disengaged. They are off. Fluid quantities. Okay, pumps 1, 3B, and 2. Put them on, and then, okay, so we need to put on pumps 1, 3B, and number 2, and then activate the stabilizer trim switches and see if anything changes with our readings there. So let's do that. Okay, everything still looks good. Let's go ahead and turn 3A on as well. It won't let me, that is so weird. All right, I guess they can only go to auto for the moment.
We'd like to welcome you on board. We just about finished boarding, and soon we will be departing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. In a couple of minutes, we will be performing an important safety demo, and then we will be on our way.
All right, ELT switch.
Welcome on board.
Cockpit voice recorder, let's do that. Okay, works. ELT is here. Let's arm and reset that. Air conditioning, pack switches. Okay, that all looks okay. I think we're pretty much ready to back up and get everything rolling here. Let's see here, stall test. First flight of the day, pilot side only. Okay. Let's get our controls here set for the correct navigation. Navigation source would be
This way. Passengers boarding started.
FMS, okay. Speeds, we have our V speeds already. Let's send our performance in. Set payload, performance. Huh. There we go. That works. Copy performance data. Aircraft, let's remove this and remove that. Okay, let's go to performance. The cruising altitude is 39,000 feet. Okay, let's see here. Wind. ISA deviation is 1 degree centigrade. Top of climb wind 271.87. Cruise we have 265.76. Descent wind 259.93. Execute. Next page. VNAV setup 18,000 feet. And 18,000, 3%. I think everything is looking good, actually. Yep. All right, let's see where we're at with loading things. If we're done loading, then we can probably get out of here. Let's get our takeoff calculations finished. Okay, and let's send this now to there. Takeoff and landing, we have flaps 8, dry, set all. Landing, takeoff, return to load sheet. Set payload. All right, should be okay now. Let's see here. Let's get clearance for pushback.
St. Louis ground, GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, requesting pushback and startup.
Not trim. All
GoJet 4
dampeners.
Golf Juliet, push and start approved. Tail southeast.
Let's get our number update here. We have 4232. Passenger doors. All right, let's get the tensions already done.
Locking gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you on board. We just about finished boarding, and soon we will be departing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. In a couple of minutes, we will be performing an important safety demo, and then we will be
I think we're going to go nose.
Welcome on board.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, you got it, buddy.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard GoJet Airlines, Flight 3375, heading to Newark Liberty International Airport. Our estimated flight time is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Please pay close attention
Please
to
set
the
parking
upcoming
brakes.
safety demonstration, as it contains important information for all passengers, including frequent flyers.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Fitting into the buckle and pull the straps tight. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops and larger devices should be securely stowed.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly
Oxygen
marked.
masks
There are
will
2
drop
exits
from
at the
above.
front and 2
If
at the
this
rear of
happens,
the aircraft.
pull down on the mask,
The nearest exit
place
may
the
be
mask
behind
over
you
your nose
in
and
case
mouth,
of evacuation.
slip the elastic
Please
strap
leave
over your
all
head,
personal
and breathe
belongings
normally.
behind and follow all
In
crew
case of a water
instructions
landing,
immediately.
life vests
If
are
a power bank or any
Tow truck
electronic
disconnected.
device
Bypass
is
pin
not
removed.
or shows signs of damage.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right away. For more details, please refer to the safety information card in your seat pocket. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
The generators are on auto. Windshield heat. Put on low. Let's see here. Anti-skid switches. Make sure that's armed. Okay, that's armed. That all looks good. Okay. Let's get our flaps down. Let's arm our nose wheel steering. All right, let's test a couple more items real quick. All right, so that didn't test anything. All right, I think that's about it. Let's arm the reversers. Let's close the isolation valve. I think we can pretty much, I think we shut the APU off here. Stabilizer, mock trims, gel dampeners are engaged. Yeah, we'll turn the APU off when we get a little closer. Let's get clearance for taxi. St. Louis ground, GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, requesting taxi clearance to runway 30 left.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, runway 12 right taxi via Charlie, hold short of runway 6, then Charlie.
12 right. Copy that, runway 12 right via Charlie, hold short of runway 6, then Charlie, GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Alright, so let's change this to 12 right. I go to radio first. Alright. Departure. 12 right. J-Heart and Rinty. Execution. Funk. Excellent. Okay. Let's get out of here. Taxi lights on. Put this one continuous. Manual transfer. And we can shut off the APU. Okay, let's get out of here. Should be looking at the right time here. Yep, it's right around the time they took off. Still haven't picked up our transponder yet. Oh, that's not good. I have a comm set for that button. We will have to change that. Shut off the APU now.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, cross runway 6, then continue taxi via Charlie.
Cross runway 6, taxi via Charlie, GoJet 3, Golf Jet 4 Juliet, Golf Juliet. Put our strobe lights on since we're
Approaching runway 6.
in no traffic. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet vacated runway 6, continuing taxi to runway 12 right.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, runway 12 right, taxi via Tango Charlie.
Get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Ready for departure. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
Handle the comms for departure, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for departure, we kindly ask that you direct your attention to the cabin crew for an important security announcement. Please ensure that your seatbelts
Handle the
are
comms
fastened,
on departure,
your
please.
seatbacks and tray tables are in their upright positions, and all carry-on items are securely stowed. Smoking is not permitted at any time on this flight. In the event of an emergency, please follow the instructions of the crew. Thank you for your attention. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Taxiing to runway 12 right via Tango Charlie. St. Louis ground, GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, taxi via Tango and Charlie to runway 12 right with Sierra. St. Louis Tower, GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, holding short of the runway, ready for takeoff.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, St. Louis Tower, no delay, 737 max on a 9-mile final runway, 12 right, winds 320 at 5, RNAV funk, cleared for takeoff.
What? Oh no, that shouldn't be happening.
Dear disagree. Dear disagree. Dear
God
disagree.
damn it, I changed that shit. What the fuck, man? God damn this fucking game, man. I hate this motherfucker so much. I took the fucking brakes off. Fuck you, game. God, I hate this motherfucker so much. Okay, disengage, auto, no. All right, I'm guessing the rest of it's right. I mean, yeah, nose, and this one should be heading bug. Okay.
Gear disagree. Gear disagree.
Approaching runway 12 right.
Hang on, I gotta do one last thing with SayIntentions. I gotta get rid of this one button. I gotta switch it real quick. Otherwise, every time I hit the B button, a intercom 2 is going to be X now. Okay.
Gear disagree.
That's fine.
Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear disagree.
That's always something you want to listen to when you're taking off.
Disagree. Gear 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 disagree.
God, it's so annoying.
Gear disagree.
All right, let's go.
Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear disagree. Gear
On runway 12
Take off
right
power set.
remaining 10,200 feet.
80 knots.
Gear disagree. Gear disagree.
All right, V1 rotates.
Gear disagree.
American 890 contact ground on 127.95.
Okay. Landing gear is up. I tell you, it is nice having a
Jet 4 Golf Juliet contact departure.
hat switch on.
Contacting departure. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
It is nice having the hat switch for trim right now,
St.
instead of
Louis
using the
departure.
wheel or.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Good morning. Climbing through 1,000.
All right.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, St. Louis
Flaps
departure,
up a little
negative radar
bit.
contact. Please verify your squawking 4232 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Flaps up. Nav and autopilot engaged.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, I need you below 250 knots. Juliet, verify your squawking 4232, mode C.
Alright, we are in climb mode now. I got 4232 in there, bitch.
TCAS test. Pass.
Alright, should be working now.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and the use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight with GoJet Airlines.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, resume normal speed, no speed restrictions.
Resuming normal speed, no speed restrictions. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, verify your squawking 4232, mode C.
Oh, I think I know why.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, radar contact 3 southwest of St. Louis Metro East
There we
Airport,
go.
Schaefer Field at 13,000 feet, St. Jacob altimeter 3009er, climb and maintain flight level 390, direct J Hart.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, direct J Hart. St. Jacob altimeter 3009. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
Excellent. So I'm glad we're finally making radar contact. And what do you say, go direct to who? J Hart. Okay, so we have legs. That's where we are going now. Oh, we never set our pressure. That's a shame.
Radar contact, VFR altitude.
Alright, let's go nav mode now.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, contact Kansas City Center on 128.35.
Contact Kansas City Center on 128.35. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Kansas City Center, GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Good morning. 16,000 for flight level 390.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, Kansas City Center. Good morning.
All right. A little hairy with the takeoff, but we made our way. Standardized pressure. We're still moving at a pretty good clip. We're still in climb mode. That all looks good. Doubler, we have top of climb coming up. Navigation summary. Get VNAV turned on here. All right, let's reduce our speed a little bit. That way we can raise our nose up and continue our climb. And we got Boris audio in this. I forgot to mention that earlier, but yeah, this is with Boris audio, which is, y'all know Boris. Y'all know Boris. Boris makes some really good sounds. I was thinking about just playing Ghost of Tsushima tonight instead of flying. Kind of wish I did almost. Maybe next time I'll follow my gut. Ain't nobody watching this bitch anyways. What happened to the days where people used to come by and hang out? Hang out and chat. Now nobody comes by anymore. It's a shame. Nobody loves me. Strangers don't love me. Yeah, so I went in here tonight and like I said, I programmed all the buttons and levers, and like I have the one lever over here for spoilers, flaps, throttle. I know I went in here and set the hat switches because I had one hat switch that I changed from doing altitude. Now it does trim forward and back, so when I'm flying I can leave the hands on the yoke and adjust the trim. I know for sure I removed that brake and that gear issue, and that's why we were having that gear issue on takeoff where it was saying gear.
Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet. Just a note that about 3 minutes ago we had an aircraft report moderate turbulence at flight level 240.
All right. Oh, look at that. It puts, wonder what airplanes that has on there. Something here. So we are supposed to be cruising at 0.77. Yeah, this is going to be a little iffy getting up to 39,000 feet, man. Let's give it a little more juice for a bit. See what happens. That's interesting that this airplane goes all the way up past Cleveland, like near Erie, Pennsylvania. Yeah, somewhere near Erie. They go up and then down. Like, that's... Why can't they just fly, like, straight across? Is that because of the jet wind, maybe? The jet stream is, like, going... Maybe, like, I don't know. It's weird. All right, crossing 31,000 feet. I wonder if this plane went up to 39,000 feet. Let me see what this plane went up to. I have a hard time believing this airplane went up to 39,000 feet. $35,000 is where it went. That's kind of what I thought. All right, we're going to go up to 35,000 feet. Otherwise, we're probably going to fall out of the sky. Kansas City, I'm sorry, Indianapolis Center, GoJet for Golf Juliet, request new cruising altitude of 350.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 134.175. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Indianapolis Center, GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Good morning. Flight level 320 for flight level 390.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, Indianapolis Center, good morning.
Okay, we're almost at cruising altitude.
flight level 240.
Okay, pressure's looking good. Okay, almost at 35,000 feet. All right, altitude captured. Let's leave our engines in climb mode for just a few more moments. So we just start gaining a little bit of speed. Okay, altitude captured. All right, let's go into cruise mode for the engines.
Including our popular pretzel bites and refreshing juices. After service, selected items from the GoJet Airlines shop
There we go.
available for purchase. Thank you for your
And as long as we don't go over 0.1, we don't go over 0.77. For our destination tonight, we should be looking at charts. 10-2F for our approach. Oh, we don't have 10-2F. Interesting. All right, for the then we have 11-4 is. Nope, that's not correct either. Yeah, it looks like it is supposed to be 10-2F. That's interesting. I don't see the arrival on here. Williamsport arrival FQM3. Okay, no worries. And we have 22 left. KEWR. Why am I missing something here? Oh, that's because it's the wrong charts. Okay. There we go. Right, Williamsport, there's 10-2F. And then approach, we have 11.4. There we go. And then reference, airport. 10.9 is probably the, yep. Here, so Williamsport, we have Slate. Get that plugged in, 113.9. Oh, they got 113.9 in there. Very good. Might have to pull the throttle back here pretty soon, but right now we're doing okay. According to this, Racky, we should be at 13,000, and then Sweet at 7,000. So let's make sure we have that. So 13 for Racky, 7 for Sweet. Yeah, see, Racky, 13,000 is where we need to be at here. So let's put in, see if we can just do 130. Let's see if that'll do it. Awesome. And then for Sweet, we need to be at 7,000. Sweet is 7,000. Yeah, and then see from Sweet, we're going to go up and catch Izico. I wish I had a waypoint somewhere like in here. I can take that vector out, but we'll leave the vector in. Our decision height for landing at this runway is going to be 210 for the decision altitude. Okay. Very good. It's a shame this map really isn't working too well. Ah, there we go. What are all these other airplanes? I don't know if this is SayIntentions or... Could be the AI traffic they have out now. Oh yeah, let's pull this back a little bit. I think a lemon lime Gatorade would be pretty nice. Thank you. Oh, okay, that will turn off the other aircraft. Excellent. Okay, I like that. Very good. We are passing Indianapolis. Yep. Getting ready to head into Ohio. Damn, we're still speeding up. Let's pull the throttle back a little bit more. Got about 40-some minutes till our top of descent. Now, I don't really feel it necessary to set up our course yet for our frequencies. I don't really know what runway we're going to be landing on tonight. Or this morning, actually. Slowing a little bit, which is good. What's that say? Welcome to what? All right, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I came really close to doing an iFly 737 MAX tonight, a 738 MAX. Came really close. But I'm like, you know what? I've had CRJs like on my mind for a while. I've had the tail numbers stored in FlightAware, just kind of waiting to do one. I'm like, you know what? Let's just finally do it. I haven't flown the 550 in forever. Probably been since like X-Plane Mobile, the last time I flew this airplane. I usually fly the CRJ9 or the CRJX. And there is no autopilot on this airplane. Now, the book I was looking at, let me show you what I was looking at earlier when I was kind of looking at when I was looking down kind of earlier when I was setting everything up. They have this tutorial. The CRJ comes with a lot of material.
Go to 4 Golf Juliet, contact Indianapolis Center on 120.575.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 120.575. Go Jet 50, 4 Golf Juliet. Indianapolis Center, Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet. Good morning. With you, flight level 350.
Right, so here we go here. So this tutorial here, if you go through it,
Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet, Indianapolis Center. Good morning.
it'll tell you like here. start off with the hydraulic pumps off. Like, this is what I was kind of looking at as the checklist. I just don't know why it took so long for the radio to catch on. I think it's pretty straightforward. You just turn it on, and I don't know, maybe it just needed to be an auto or something, but that was a little bothersome that it didn't work at first. But yeah, this is a very good tutorial booklet for all the systems, and I don't know if you need to own the airplane or not to get it. You might be able just to get it just by going to their website, but all right, I'm going to handle the comms for a while. I guess while we're cruising, we'll just, man, this, I don't know, man. The frame rates on this game lately, I don't know if it's the new update or they are wonky as fuck, man. All right, let's get a little X action pulled up here. Speed is okay. We have formally filed a citizen's petition demanding that hydrochloroquine, ivermectin be made available to the county. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. This is disgusting. Shoving the elderly teacher to his death down the stairs. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so horrible. Been arrested more than, yeah, of course he's been arrested. In New York, yeah, it makes sense in New York. I don't know how people live in New York. It used to be such a good city too, man. Man, it used to be so good. And then, like, as soon as, like, Giuliani got out of office, it was like, whew, just straight down. Tied to a bed and tortured for months, raped and murdered by black men. Zero coverage, but I bet you if it was the other way around, or if it was a trans person, they would have covered it. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my God. Shot him dead. Good Lord, man. What is this? This world is so fucked, man. Beat a helpless 1-year-old that got probation. That makes sense. This news seems very one-sided, though. It's all like black people beating up on white people. I think that's the narrative that they want. I don't really think it's as prevalent as what's showing here, but maybe they were. I don't know. Police department captain has been reassigned to be a 9/11 call operator after calling New York City mayor an embarrassment. Wow. What happened to freedom of speech? Well, that's what Madame doesn't believe in free speech. He's communist all the way. 5 more aluminum than last year. Wow. Meanwhile, Bill Gates is pushing GMO seeds, right? They're probably pushing GMO seeds so they can fill that shit with like vaccines and all kinds of shit. Look at this. Look at this. That's New York City, guys. Look at how hard he is punching her. God, how do you live through that, man? Look at that. Who knows if that's AI? I was talking to one of my relatives earlier. They're like, well, you never know. I mean, it could be AI, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're still cruising well. So we got about a half an hour left until we descend. Yeah, man, that is some crazy shit, man. All right, we are now over Ohio, heading towards the Cleveland area. This world is so bad, man. Wow, the moment he stepped off the bus, 11 students. I mean, fights do happen, but 11 against 1. Yeah, this is crazy. I see these kind of videos all the time of just migrants and other or foreign folk. Look at that. Let's just dump trash. Look at that. Is so disgusting. But yeah, us using paper straws at Five Guys is going to fix the earth. No, what's going to fix the earth is getting these people to throw trash away where it actually belongs. My God, that's disgusting. No wonder they have diseases over there and all kinds of shit. Fucking terrible, man. Girl, epilepsy walking her puppy when she suddenly was attacked by a group. See, I'm getting tired of that. I'm going to have to stop following some of these because it's all very one-sided. You shouldn't be recording. That's very true. That makes sense. I mean, you need ID for everything except the vote. Because they want to cheat, like they've been doing, both sides. Dr. Lee Merritt, she's pretty good. I like Dr. Merritt. Yeah, she was very big doctor I listened to back when the COVID shots were first coming around. Oh my God, in Alabama, oh my God. Oh my God. Fucking terrible, man. I feel so bad for Alabama. I'm telling you, man, the more this shit happens, the more Wyoming or Idaho is looking good, man. Yeah, I believe he should not face any charges. Well, let me say, if he caught the guy raping his daughter, if he caught it while it happened, yes, I could understand not charging him for beating a man to death. But like, if he found out about it and then went to get him, that's a different story. What is this? Oh, it's they're selling women. That's very true. Wow, Sharia law courts. Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Runza? How you doing, my friend? I'm just going through X. The more I go through this, the more depressed I get. Like, it's all bad news. It's all bad news. People getting beat up for no reason. People getting pushed down the stairs just for walking past them.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, contact Cleveland Center on 127.675.
All right, let me see if I can change. Contact Cleveland Center 127.675. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Yes, give me 1 second. I'll show you the outside view. I just need to make sure that I do change comms here. All right, so that's not going to change it. But I'll have to fix that. 127.675. Cleveland Center, good morning. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, flight level 350. Here's the outside, my friend. Sorry for the jumpiness. Auto FPS is having a little bit of an issue tonight. I don't know if it's the new update from them or the new update from the simulator. But yeah, just the CRJ550. Alright, let's change this to... Oh wow, they got FPS 16 there, that's not it. Let's go manual, we got 60 there. Yeah, I think it's pretty realistic. It's a pretty cool airplane. Yeah, the systems are pretty realistic. The sounds are pretty realistic, from what I understand. It's got a really good flight management system where you can input, you know, the flight plan, departure routes, runways, weights. All right, this is not getting it done here tonight. Let's see the recovery. Depth, terrain level. Let me change something here real quick in the settings. Actually, you know what? Let me turn off photo. I think this is part of the issue. Let me turn off photogrammetry. And then let me change a couple of things in the graphics settings real quick. Yeah, I think this airplane is great, dude. This is such a fun airplane. It comes with 4 models. It comes with the X, the 900, 700, the 550, which this one is. All right, let's, no, I don't want the TAA. All right, dynamic. Oh, wow, this is on 75. Shit, let's put this on 45. Okay. Yeah, see, this is why it's so... Let me fix this in auto FPS real quick. I think I'm still sharing my screen, right? Yeah, I am. All right, so I'm going to do custom. Okay, and I do not want it to control. Okay, air traffic is fine. Parked, no. No, shades and, okay, very good. Now I can turn down a lot of this stuff here. Let's turn, because I don't need this at ultra. All right, let's turn. Nope, that shouldn't be. Oh, Off-screen terrain. Okay, let me change this again on auto FPS. Yeah, that should be fine. It shouldn't matter. Oh, terrain level. Okay, I got what it was saying. Okay. Okay, the following or current auto managed settings were manually changed while... Nope. Let me just fix this real quick. Okay, auto FPS cap, and we will just do full reduction suite. All right, let's see if that works. I don't care if I'm at 60 frames a second, but I don't want it to continue to be sticky. Sticky when you move the camera, it like stops and then it like stutters and then moves. Okay, this is working out much better now. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay now. I think turning off photogrammetry helped as well. All right, I do need to see how a button where I can switch these comms. Let me try to get this updated here.
Captain Gray, we have a situation in the cabin. A passenger has unexpectedly gone into labor. It seems she was in her 3rd trimester and didn't realize she was so close to delivery. I've called for assistance from our medical team on the ground, and we're currently managing the situation as best as we can. I'll keep you updated on any developments.
Appreciate it. Thank you. If we need to divert or land quicker, let me know. We're going to be landing or starting our descent in about 25 minutes, so hopefully they'll be okay. Keep me posted, please.
Understood, Captain. I will keep you updated on the passenger event and monitor the situation closely.
All right, let's try this for COM1 swap. Let's try this one now. And we will get rid of this one. I don't know what the difference is between the two, but maybe one works and one doesn't. All right, that didn't work. Might not be able to change it by a button on this airplane. Try this one here. And let's get rid of this one here. If it doesn't work, it's no big deal. We're going to be handing over comms to our first officer during descent anyways. Oh, there we go. We can now switch it. Very good. All right, we may actually keep the comms now that I can switch it myself. All right, we got to pull our throttle back just a little bit. We're supposed to be at Mach 0.77. All right, I wonder what ATIS is where we're going. Let's see if we can pull that up. I don't think it's going to pull up on here, but let's see. All right, so runway 22 left is still recommended. That's the runway that we are planning on using. Let's get SayIntentions pulled up real quick. Okay, airport lookup, and we have Newark. Yeah, everything's running a lot better now that I not updated, but now that I changed some auto FPS and stuff here. All right, come on, baby, show me ATIS. There we go. All right, New York Liberty International, Sierra. Okay, departing runways 22.9, arriving runways 29 and 22 left. Okay, so 22 left is what we are going to be probably landing on, so let's start getting set up for that. So again, we have a decision altitude of 210. Let's get that updated. We have a decision height of 200. Decision altitude of 210. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and plug in our course. Well, it was working really good until now. Now it's starting to get sticky again. All right, we have a course at 219. Let's go into heading mode. Let's sync our heading. Maybe auto FPS is the problem. You know what? Let me turn off auto FPS because sometimes it just seems like it's fucking around with stuff too much. Let me do this here. Let's cancel out. Let's pause this game for a second. Let's close out auto FPS. Let me close it out completely. Okay. And let me just change some of these settings down to below ultra. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn this down to medium. Rain level of detail. Put that at 100. Put this at 100. Clouds we can leave on ultra. I don't care about that. Let's move this all the way down. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, and let me put photogrammetry back on since we are going to be landing in like the New York area. I think now that I turn off auto FPS doesn't always get the job done sometimes, especially when it comes up with updates. Sometimes these updates actually hurt. All right, I'm thinking we're going to be okay now. All right, sync our heading. Let's go into heading mode. Let's change our nav source. And we have, what did it say, 219? 219. Opposite of 219 would be 39. Let's get this set up for 39. Oh, close enough. Let's go back into regular nav mode. And hit nav. Got about 23 minutes until we descend. I'm at 15 frames a second right now. Why does this game run like shit so many times? My GPU's not even like working that hard. It's only at 50%. It's fucking crazy. All right, let me put on auto FPS again. It was actually doing better with auto FPS. Don't have these issues on X-Plane, that's for sure. Very difficult to land when land smoothly when you're at 17 frames a second. I just want this game to run smoothly, like it used to. It used to run really good. I didn't think this airplane was so heavy in detail that it was causing this much of an issue with frame rates. If I turn the banner off, you guys can see what I'm looking at. Like right now, it's okay. It's at like 25, which is okay. I'm saying it's okay. Like it's okay. It's not like I don't prefer it to be, you know, like, I mean, like I want it to be working properly. Like I don't want it to be at like 20 frames a second. Before these last couple of updates, I was running at like 60 frames a second, 80 frames a second. I know my graphics card is a big issue because I only have a 4070 GeForce or RTX, whatever it is. But I know if I had like the 4090 or if I had 16 gigabytes of memory instead of 12, that would help out a lot. But I've always been able to run everything good up until like these last couple of months. And I don't know if it's because I'm in the beta for the SU5, you know, the SU5 beta or not. I don't know if that's a big reason why I have such issues with the frame sometimes, but man, it is very upsetting to have this gorgeous game work like complete shit 90% of the time. I keep coming back to it though. I don't know why I continue to come back to this game. I should just go to 2020. I should just go back here. I'll turn off so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay, let me turn off. Let me see if it's FSR. Maybe that's part of the issue. I like Flight Sim Realistic Pro, but maybe that's part of the issue. Contact Cleveland Center, 119er.725. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Cleveland Center, good morning. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Currently 5,000 feet.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, Cleveland Center, good morning.
Alright, so that button is not swapping it on my yoke here, so let me... Okay, so for my keyboard, this is a comm switch to standby.
Endeavor 5088, radar contact.
Let's erase this. And we'll do comm 1 switch to standby. Let's do that. And bam.
Cleveland Center, United 2465, flight level 240.
United 2465, radar contact.
Pretty short landing distance, good lord. Oh, none for this. Alright, that's fine. Alright, should be beginning our descent here momentarily. Maybe about 10 minutes. So much evil in the world today, man. It's crazy that a lot of these things are happening, man. I really would like to think some of these videos are AI, but they don't look AI to me, man, especially when you're pushing somebody down a flight of stairs. And there was some guy that got pushed in front of a speeding train, like in the subway system in New York recently as well. It's fucking nuts, man. Ooh. I didn't realize, I don't think I can change any of this. Let me see here. I don't think it'll let me... Yeah, it won't let me change the modes here. Can I plug in the runway information? Oh, I can. Sweet. Let me plug in the runway information. So the elevation is 10 feet. And the length is... 99.99. Okay, so let's plug in 10 feet here. And then length is 99.99. Now, if this was really like a study level airplane, we'd be able to change active to one of these standby. Visual, primary, takeoff, category 3, 2, 1, flight director mode, and then visual. So usually there's an IVR for instrument mode, or IMC actually, I think is how the nomenclature is for it. But when you change that info, that changes what you see on your heads-up display. If you were to change it to instrument, it wouldn't have like the speed tape and the altitude. It wouldn't have either one of those. But the reason why I like putting in that info is because it puts the reticle right on the sweet spot of the touchdown zone. I might have to turn off photogrammetry mode. If it's this sticky right now, let me just turn it off. Fuck. I hate turning it off. That's one of the best things about this game, is having all the buildings and all that. Yeah, right now it's running pretty good. I don't mind that it's running at like 70, 80, percent for the GPU. That's fine. It's maxed out at, it's almost maxed out at 10,701 megahertz. But as long as it stays above 25 or 30 frames a second, I should be able to land this airplane pretty smoothly. If it starts getting really sticky as we're landing, that's a different story. That makes it very tough to land smoothly. We'll turn bearing indicator, that one off, and we will turn on number 2. And we'll plug in 108.4. Come on, you fuck. I'm so tired of this frame rate shit, man. God, Microsoft, you suck so bad, Microsoft. Hey, what's up, Darren? How you doing, buddy? Sorry, I'm getting really mad at the game. It runs like shit all the time. I'm so tired of this game running so bad. All right, 108.4. Let's plug that in for nav 2. And then we're going to plug in 108.7 for the landing. Yeah, some airplanes run really good on this, but a lot of the ones that you buy and download, lately they've just been running like shit in this game. 15 frames a second, 10 frames, like it's embarrassing, man. Heading to bed? Yeah, I can't wait to head to bed. I'll be heading to bed very soon. I came very close to not even flying tonight. I was going to play Ghost of Tsushima instead. But I think I'll play that tomorrow during the day for a little bit. I'm really digging that Ghost of Tsushima game again. I've been very into Japanese culture again after I started watching Shogun on Hulu a few weeks back, and ever since then I'm like, yeah, I need to start playing Sekiro again. I need to start playing like anything that has like kung fu in it. Not so much kung. I mean like shinobi warriors, samurais, like those kind of warriors. And one of the best games for that, besides Sekiro, if you want more of a story-driven game, Ghost of Tsushima is a really good story-driven game. If you just want all-out combat, and that's all it is just straight combat, then Sekiro is the way to go. Sekiro is a magnificent game. Some people don't like it. I think the people that don't like it because the game is really hard. It's a really hard game. All right, let's get this side set up for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes from top of descent. Yeah, it says I'm 60 miles away, so I'm pretty close to top of descent. I agree, buddy. I'm ready. I am ready to end this flight. It's been fun so far, outside of being a little upset about the frame issue, but all right, nav status looks pretty good. We have a 98 knot tailwind. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this on for a while. I like having the tailwind. That's pretty cool. I like having that. Our airspeed, our heading, our bearing, our course, our track, indicated airspeed, ground speed. Nice. Yeah, we're 200 miles, well, a little less than 200 miles now from our destination. I believe 13,000 is going to be the altitude we're going to be heading down to, but let's just plug in something a little lower right now, like 26,000 something. And let me... Okay, no VNAV mode. All right, that's fine. We'll use some checklists now that we didn't use checklists on the way down. I mean, on the way up. There's really not much you have to do, actually. Slats and flaps. Okay, yeah, there's not much you have to do. Let's get the weather here. Oh, look at that sim rate. I wonder if we can increase the sim rate here. I'll have to check that out next time. All right, broken clouds, 1,000, 17 degrees, 3015 is the, there's no way it's 3015. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 29.99. Where are they getting this info from? Because according to Navigraph, the pressure is 29.99. And that was updated 36 minutes ago. There's no way it jumped up that much in pressure. Maybe. All right, let me let them know we're going to begin our descents. Cleveland Center, GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. We're going to begin our descent into Newark on the Williamsport arrival.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, cleared Williamsport SLT, transition into Newark Liberty. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descend, flight level 250, GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Alright, let's just go down through VS mode. Pull our throttle back.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, contact New York Center on 132.875.
Move my keyboard so I can have access to spoilers. Contact New York Center 132.875. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Newark Center, good morning. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet descending through 3,000 feet, 250.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, New York Center, good morning.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of the airplanes where both sides have to be matched up for ILS to capture, so that's what I'm banking on. But I didn't program the other side for that. Now, I think we're over New York at the moment. Either New York or Pennsylvania. Let me see here. Maybe Pennsylvania. Yeah, we're still over Pennsylvania. Williamsport, that's where the Baseball World Series is. VREF is 131. I know that says V1, but we're just going to use it for our landing. Oh, it's already got it in magenta there. Never mind. It's got 131 there already. All right, that's cool. I think you're asking me how was today, Darren? My weekend? Well, today is kind of like my Saturday because I'm off. I work on Saturdays, so like today's like my first day off. It was very busy today, being Mother's Day. Went down and saw my daughter for a while where she's at. Had some dinner with my mom, or late lunch. Overall, pretty good day. Tomorrow I got a little bit of running around to do. You know, all the fun stuff we get to do as adults. Run errands, go grocery shopping, all that kind of bullshit. Alright, did they descend us any further? I don't think so. Nope.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, cross Hayde at or above 18,000 feet, altimeter 29er.
Crossade at or above 18,000 feet. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. All right, let's get down to 18,000 feet. If he starts vectoring us, I may give the control to our co-pilot. Forget the co-pilot that I chose today. I do like SayIntentions' new cast of characters, though. They have some really good AI voices now for co-pilot and cabin crew and all that kind of stuff. I still miss Skybro. He was still my favorite, but they changed him. They changed Skybro. They changed him. He used to be really good. He was my bro, and now he sounds like a fucking stoner dude. I don't want him to sound like a stoner dude. They have another character like that. I think his name is Billy or something like that. Billy the Stoner. All right, let me see what time this airplane landed. Oh, you know what? Part of the reason why it's running bad, it could be because I still had up X running in the background. That could have been part of the reason why it was running so bad. All right, GoJet. It landed at 10:55 in the morning, East Coast time.
New York Center, United 1626, flight level 260.
1626, radar contact.
All right, so yeah, so we're almost right on with the time. At least SayIntentions got the altitude right this time. They don't usually get that right. Yeah, man, I'll talk to you sometime next day or so, Darren. Nice saying hi, bud. Sleep well. Talk with you later. I'm gonna be having a conversation with my pillow here pretty soon, dude. Oh yeah, we are going way fast. My God. All right, let's slow down a little bit. All right, let's get this down to 13,000 feet now. Because we should be crossing Raki at 13,000 feet. We have 21 miles to get down there. Let's get our engines pulled back. See, do our spoilers work? Yes, they do. All right, 29.99. Come on, frame rate, you son of a bitch. Okay, that all looks good. Yeah, the more I play in this game, the more I want to fly an X-plane. The more, like, or just go back to 2020 for everything, which I really don't want to do because I like walking around.
Contact Wilkes-Barre. Approach on 120.905.
Contact Wilkes-Barre approach 120.905. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet. Wilkes-Barre approach. Good morning. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet. Flight level descending through 3,000 feet into Newark.
Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet, Wilkes-Barre approach. Good morning, Newark Liberty, altimeter 299er. Expect the ILS runway 22 left approach into Newark Liberty. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet, descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Descend 7,000 feet. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet. Okay, landing lights on. Awesome, 11 frames a second. I love it. Fucking gross.
Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend 6,000 feet. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet. Alright, let's set our descent at minus 1,300.
Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet, contact Lehigh Valley approach on 124.45.
Contact Lehigh Valley approach 124.45. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet. Lehigh Valley approach. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet, descending through 10,000 feet for 6,000 feet.
Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet, Lehigh Valley approach. Good morning, Newark Liberty, altimeter 299er.
Bet you if I turn the clouds down, that would probably help a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Newark.
No, we're not.
Please turn off all electronic
No, we're not.
devices and stow
Fuck,
them
man.
until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seatbelts. The weather in Newark is clear and pleasant, and our assigned gate is Terminal B, Gate 61. Thank you for your cooperation. We look forward to welcoming you to Newark.
That didn't fucking help at all, man. Jesus, man. This game is fucking terrible tonight. Let me turn off anti-aliasing altogether. And let's turn off, put that on high. Oh my God, I am going nuts, man. Oh my God, this is bothering me so much.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 3 miles. Same altitude, citation 700.
Copy that. Traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles out. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet. Will you handle the comms for the rest of the flight, please?
I'll take over the call from here, Grant.
Appreciate you. All right, let's go into heading mode.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, turn left heading 070 vectors for the ILS runway 22 left approach. Speed below 210 knots.
Left heading 070. Vectors for the ILS. Runway 22 left.
Come on, computer, you can do it.
Speed below 210 knots. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
This is so terrible. 17 frames, 14 frames. I mean, this is fucking... If I knew it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have flown this airplane. I would have flown in 2020. This is embarrassing, man. Not embarrassing for my computer. This is embarrassing for Microsoft, man. This game sucks ass. X-Plane is so much better than this.
GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, contact Philadelphia approach on 127.6.
Switching to Philadelphia approach on 127.6. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Philadelphia approach, GoJet 504 Golf Juliet. Good morning.
Tell you what, let me do something real quick. I'm just curious about one thing.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, Philadelphia approach. Good morning, Newark Liberty altimeter
Wrong thing.
29er.
Let me turn off auto FPS.
Contact Toronto Center on 127.25.
It is just not doing this new update on auto FPS sucks.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
Okay, that's exited. Let me just fix a few things here. One thing we're going to do is put back on photogrammetry, and then I'm going to turn the clouds way down and turn some of the other shit. I don't care so much what the clouds look like at this point. How quick some of the stuff renders in. I just want it to be smooth. I'll turn everything down to low if I have to. I don't care. Look at this, 3 frames a second on the pause menu. You should be embarrassed. You guys should be fucking ashamed of yourself. All right, building. We will turn these down to low. Okay, and then let's turn all this down to low. Maybe it's the seatbelt visibility. Maybe that's why it's so messed up. Maybe it's the seatbelt visibility. All right, let's put the clouds on that. All right, let's try this now. One frame a second. Really? I don't believe that anymore.
Turn right, heading 090.
Turning right, heading 090. Go Jet 504, Golf Juliet.
Alright, that looks like 219. Oh, nope, I gotta fix that. It's on 39. Sucks so bad, Microsoft. Jesus Christ, this game is fucking terrible. I don't know why I waste my time on this game most of the time, man. I used to love this game too. When everybody was still playing 2020, I was the one that was playing 2024. Don't we need to get down in altitude? Yeah, we should be getting down to like 3,000 feet. Will you request us to go down to 3,000 feet, please?
Requesting descent to 3,000 feet from Philadelphia approach.
Philadelphia approach? What the fuck are you talking about? This is Newark! God damn, this game is fucking bad. Where is Philadelphia anywhere? That's our alternate, man. Jesus, man. This fucking game. There's some bullshit tonight on this game. And it didn't even ask for us. We're descending to 3,000 feet for the approach. Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet.
3000.
Descend and maintain 3000.
No, don't you start now, buddy. You had your chance. We need to get down below 210. Yeah, buddy, you had your chance. Localizer 2, no thank you. Localizer 1, does it have the correct course?
Juliet, slow to 160 knots, spacing dash 8 trail.
160, you fucking kidding me?
To 160 knots, space dash 8 trail. Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet.
Contact New York Center on 121.125.
New York Center on 121.125. Delta 2148.
I'm trying to get down there, man, but I can't.
Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet, turn left heading 060.
Left heading 060. Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet.
It's definitely smoother now that I turned off auto FPS and I turned everything down a bit. Maybe it was the clouds that were the problem. Maybe putting the clouds on ultra is too much for the 4070 right now. I don't know. I've been able to run them fine for months, for actually a couple of years, almost a year and a half, 2 years now, I guess. Year and a half. All right, there's our airplane right up here. Guess we can arm the reversers now. We'll just stay at our present.
Military operations in nearby restricted airspace require temporary hold. Hold it proud and public to descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Altimeter 998 left turn. A few minutes.
All right, are you going to be turning us back towards the airport anytime soon, buddy? Hello. I'm gonna give them another minute or two. If they don't start turning this around, I'm just gonna turn myself. Never mind.
Maintain 3,000 feet. Turn right, heading 135.
Maintain 3,000 feet. Turning right, heading 135. Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet.
All right, turning 135. All right, so localizer has started to come into play again. Let's capture it, and then we will arm approach mode. There we go, more frame problems. 9 frames a second, 8 frames. I mean, what the fuck? Jeez, I don't even really like using the F word. That's the only thing I can use to think about what to say here at this moment. I am just dumbfounded that this game is this shitty. What happened to this game? I'll tell you why. You know what? I'll tell you why it's bad, for real. Because it's all streaming. It's all built off of servers. They should never have come out with Microsoft 2024. Never should have come out with it. What they should have did was just make it a DLC, and if you want to walk around, walk around. If you want to stream stuff, you can stream it instead of, you know, downloading it. Let us download regions, you know what I mean? Like, let us download what we want. Instead of having it all tied to servers. That's such a dumb idea. Because I don't think it's my GPU. I really don't think it is. I know people that have better GPUs than me, and they still have tons of issues in this game. All right, altitude's been captured. Get ready for flaps 1. Let's go approach mode. Let's go flaps 1. We should be capturing the we should be capturing this localizer any minute now. Let me start turning a little bit.
Approaching runway 19. Caution! Caution!
Sure, it only took...
Go Jet 4 Golf Juliet, contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3.
Alright, localizer's captured.
Contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3.
It only took 5 seconds for my engines to catch up with what I was asking them to do. Alright, landing gear down.
Newark Liberty International Airport Tower. Go Jet 504 Golf Juliet. Good morning. Established on the ILS runway 22 left approach.
GoJet 504 Golf Juliet, Newark Liberty International Airport Tower. Roger, continue approach. GoJet 4 Golf Juliet, number 3, behind the United 737 MAX on a 5-mile final, runway 22 left, winds 190 at 7, cleared to land.
Behind the United 737.
Look at this is terrible.
Runway 22 left. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
And this is with everything. See, this is why I'm thinking that it has nothing to do with the simulator sometimes because I got everything turned down and you're telling me I'm still at 10 frames a second right now? 9 frames a second? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, flaps full. I don't know if it's the airplane or a combination of the airplane and the simulator, but this is absolutely abhorrent. This is, oh my God. Let me turn off. Maybe photogrammetry is the problem. I doubt it, but let me just... I mean, I can't land a plane like this. Look at it. I mean, even the pause menu is fucked up. This game has got some serious issues, man. It really does. This game is so fucked. I hate this game. I really do. I would just like to play X-Plane forever. Just turn everything down to low. All right, control and save. Oh, you know what? If we're going to turn...
Newark Liberty International Airport Tower. Roger, continue approach. Delta 8919, runway 22 left, winds 190 at 7. Cleared to land.
I'm about to jump on the forums and see what I can find out. And I've spent time using AI trying to figure out like where the memory... See, a lot of people think it's a memory leak. I think it's a memory leak as well. Look at this at 9 frames a second. What? How are you supposed to land at 9? I mean, what the hell, man? All right, if we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down. My control.
United 2603, hold short of runway 22 right.
Holding short of runway 22 right.
1,000.
Approaching runway 22 left.
The engines do sound good, man. That Boris. Whew. I think maybe I'll just use 2024 for like certain airplanes, like certain general aviation airplanes, and like these heavier airplanes like this one or iFly or PMDG or something like that. We'll just have to use 2020 so we can run it well, because this game is so unpredictable. I shouldn't have to turn everything down on low just to get good frame rates. And this has been something that's been going on for years with this game, is that anytime you get near a major city or near a big airport, your frame rates just go in the toilet. With replay mode, I don't mind turning all the graphics down and then during like replaying it, turning everything back up again, but shouldn't have to do that though. I didn't have to do that in 2020.
200 minimums.
Only thing I had to do every once in a while was just turn up,
Minimums.
turn off photogrammetry.
100. Minimums. 50.
A little early for 50.
$20. 10.
504 Golf Juliet, contact ground on 121.8.
Take flaps. Switching to ground on 121.8. GoJet
Trying to move, but we can't move. Why did the parking brake go on? What in the fuck, man? Jesus.
Good afternoon. Clear the runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Golly, this game, man.
Golf Juliet, Newark Liberty International Airport ground. Taxi to Terminal B, Gate 61 via Golf. Hold short of runway 22 right, then Bravo, Romeo Echo. Good day.
We'll pretend like we're doing another trip. We'll turn the APU back on. Let's park and get out of here, man. This flight, Jesus Christ.
Terminal B, Gate 61 via Golf. Hold short of runway 22 right, then Bravo, Romeo Echo. GoJet 504 Golf Juliet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newark. Did you know that Newark is home to the oldest airport in the United States, Newark Liberty International Airport, which opened in 1928. Thank you for flying with GoJet Airlines today. Please remain seated until you reach the final parking station. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with GoJet Airlines. The local time
Approaching runway 4 left.
If you have a connection, please listen carefully. Flight 200.
I hate that I have to turn the clouds down to low. I mean, look how shitty that looks now. Yeah, let me stop recording Skydial. There ain't no way I'm doing any replays of this thing. That was a good landing, but decent landing for what we were working with, man. But you can't play this game at 12 frames a second. I mean, that's so bad, Microsoft. I sound like a broken record, but they earn it. There's a reason why nobody likes you, Microsoft. I keep telling you that. Same as why nobody likes SayIntentions, because you guys keep on fucking up. No way he should have said Philadelphia. I shouldn't have had to ask the tower to descend. Meanwhile, if you were vectoring me around, you should have had me starting to descend, especially if you were having us cut out half of the approach. Cutting out half the approach and go direct to that one waypoint. APU is on. Allegiant. I thought about doing a flight, a 737 MAX flight with them today, but couldn't find a livery for the iFly. All right. That ends it. Let's see if, can I cut these off? Nope. Yep, I can. All right, I don't know why I'm turning this off. I don't really care. At this point, I'm so frustrated with this game. All right, I am out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do about this game. I got to figure this out. I got to figure out what airplanes are going to work really well, what aren't, because, you know, we shouldn't have to stop and start and play with auto FPS that much and all that kind of stuff. I haven't had to do that for a long time, and I'm thinking, I don't know if it's because of the latest. No, it's not auto FPS. That can't be the issue because I was having the issue without it. I'm going to jump on some forums, see what I can figure out. This shit is crazy. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya!